What's happening, Vintage Breaks family? It's boy Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West for another Vintage Breaks West movie night experience. We'll give everybody a few minutes to trickle on in from the North Show. Looks like Matt was on fire tonight with those briefcases. Congratulations to all those winners. Give everybody a little bit to come on in. Go over a couple of promos we got going on. We'll hit the ground running. All right. We'll go ahead and start a little break in here while people are coming on in. Got a couple packs here that looks like they sold out earlier in the day or earlier in the week. Get these broken. Looks like this is going to be a personal for Jamie. All right, everybody, welcome to Vintage Breaks. We're Strong G from Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we're going to be breaking this 1990 OPG Baseball Pack number 111. It's personal for Jamie. Let's see what you get. Go and set along that wrapper or two for you. Oh, not Frank Thomas. We got Frank White, first card out of the gate. Robin Ventura. Mr. Darryl Strawberry. A little off center. Good shot of Mr. Strawberry. Got Mr. Rick Leach. No relation to Mr. Richard Leach of the Lives of the Rich and Famous. Oops. Hey, what's going on, everybody? See a few people coming on in. Wally Backman. Mr. Pete Smith. Ron Oyster. Chris Spear. Edgar Martinez. Followed up by Dave Martinez. And that wraps up pack number, the 1990 OPG Baseball Pack number 111 for Jamie. Thanks for watching. No big hits of that one, Jamie. Sorry. I'll get you that wrapper along with it. We're good to go. Who we got here in the chat tonight? Looks like we got a few people watching. Anybody out there chatting it up tonight? Got some movie trivia happening here as soon as the chat starts popping. Alright, we've got this 1986 Donner's pack here we can break. Is not a personal. Hey, what's going on, Larry? How are you this evening? Welcome to Vintage Breaks. We're Charlie G from Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we're breaking this 1986 Donner's wax pack number 102. You can randomize our list of names 8 times. Good luck to Brian, Tom O'Connor, and Jamie. 7 and 8. It looks like Brian's getting card number 1, Tom's getting card 14, and Jamie will get the rest. Get those names over here on the screen. First card here is underneath the puzzle. I've got Cubby Rick Sutcliffe here for Brian. And we've got a streak here for Jamie, Bruce Benedict. Remember him growing up for the Braves. Tim Burke. Jody Davis for the Cubbies. What are you up to, Larry? I know I've been gone for a while, so I hadn't seen anybody for a little bit. Just got back from vacation myself last weekend. Mike Gallego, spot number 5. Ed Lynch. Up next, we've got John Candelera. George Bell. Spot number 8. Still we're on all of Jamie's cards. Wait, spot 14 for Mr. O'Connor's. Shane Raleigh. Brett Saberhagen. Oops, Brett Saberhagen wanted to take a little trip across my desk. Ed Romero. Mr. Bruce Sutter for the Braves. About 12. Bruce Sutter's got a ding corner on him from the pack, it looks like. Gary Matthews. A lot of Cubs and Braves in this one, looks like. All right, spot 14 for Mr. O'Connor is going to be Mr. Chris Brown. And the last card in the pack for Jamie is Steve Kiefer. Not the stars we were looking for, but that wraps up our 1986 Adonis Wax Pack, number 102. Thanks for watching. All right, we got a few people here watching. watching Scooby-Doo with the sun while listening on the phone. Sounds like a good way to be spending the evening, Larry. So we've got a couple deals going on tonight, as usual. Promo action. We gotta take a quick look. See, just double check nothing has happened. Okay, all right. So we've got ourselves the $3 all-night Vintage Race West special. Every $3 you spend will get you an entry for at the end of the night. We'll randomize that list of names. First person on the list will get a $50 break credit. We also have the $500 wheel happening right now. So for every $500 you spend in a single checkout, you can spin on that wheel. We've also broken it down a little bit. If you don't have $500 to spend, we've got 10 entries at $50 an entry. So all you have to spend $50 at a single checkout to get an entry of that. As soon as we fill up 10 entries, we'll randomize the list. First person list will get a spin on the wheel. So if you spend $200, you get 4 spots, but there is no, if you spend $500 single checkout, you don't get both the Easy Pass plus the 10 $50 spots. And then we've got, for the first person that makes a checkout, we've got this Barry Bonds Topps Total card here for you. Little add-on here for you can buy literally anything on the site, $3 to 500, 800, thousands, whatever you want. But the first person to check out tonight will get that Barry Bonds card. Ooh, let's see. Excuse me, I wasn't sure if I was going to sneeze, or cough, yawn. It was kind of a combination of all those things. So are the rest of my VB Westers. I know I've been out for the last couple of weeks of the West show. Everybody's not used to tuning in at 9:30. Looks like we got a few watchers, though. Let's see here. What else do I've got over here? We need a few more people active in chat before I can start doing movie trivia questions right now. We only got Larry chatting up. Do some movie trivia questions for $10 break credits as soon as the chat starts popping off. What's going on, Mr. Billy Blair? Multitasking a little bit? What are you multitasking? Got a couple nice breaks here to do that sold out earlier in the week. I just don't want to break them when we don't have very many people watching. But I think we're going to go ahead and break this 85 O-Peachy pack. Put stuff up on eBay. Do tell. Modern, vintage. I'm going to be spending this weekend running through, well, I've got to wrap up most of my taxes, which is going to be painful because I'm the taxpayer. A lot of money this year, I think. So I will also probably be posting a lot on the Vintage Breaks Buy Sell Trade this weekend to pay the tax man. Oh, nice, nice. Welcome to Drake's Rose Strategy for Drake's West, and today we're breaking the 1985 O-Pee-Chee Baseball Wax Pack number 102. Going to randomize this 10 times. Good luck to Stephen Garrett and Andrew Blevins. All right, Andrew's get the first card and the last card. Get that up here on the screen. Let's get it going. First card for you, Andrew, underneath the gum. Actually, it's underneath the gum and underneath the poster, which will go to the first spot for Andrew. Let's see which poster you got. You've got the Toronto Blue Jays shortstop, Tony Fernandez. That's going to come to you with the gum still attached on it. Done a couple trades of Drake's Baseball trades. Sold 84 Mattingly this week. Very nice. Was it graded Mattingly or just a raw Mattingly? All right, card number 1 is a checklist for Andrew. Card number 2 is Mickey Rivers. Centering on these isn't too bad. A little bit off both directions. Mickey Rivers. Here we go, Mr. Mike Schmidt. Unfortunately, Mike is very off-center. Oh, okay, James Phillips mentioned that he had gotten a Donnie baseball. He didn't mention that he got it from you, though. Mike Schmidt, spot number 3. Or, yeah, 3. Excellent. That's a good classic card. Up next, spot number 4, Mr. Bobby Cox. So he's managing the Blue Jays. Spot number 4. Oops. All right, spot number 5 for Andrew. Lynn Matowski. Number 6, Pete O'Brien. Card number 7, Rich Gedman. All right, Steven gets the next card, which is Jody Davis of the Cubbies. All right, last 2 cards are headed to you, Andrew. We've got Terry Francona. card in the pack. Spot number 10 is Bill Buckner of the Red Sox. And that wraps up our 1985 O-Pee-Chee Baseball Wax Pack number 102. Thanks for watching. All right. Forgot to put the label in here. There we go. Otherwise, Chris wouldn't know what's going on here. And that would be bad. Alright, let's see if anybody has made a purchase on the site yet. Alright. Larry Conger, thank you for the purchase. Make a little dippage into the O-Pee-Chee hockey packs. So that'll get you Mr. Barry Bonds. Alright, Larry, Barry's headed your way. Alright, let's see here. Let's see, I don't have my magnifier out, but the next person who makes a purchase will get this Greg Maddux. This is a Pinnacle inside. Next up. Let's see, what do I have interest in here? Put it on the desk here for a little teaser action for sale. Just do a little football teaser action here. There we go. That's some of the football stuff I've got available on the site. At least I hope it is. Let me run through the site real quick to make sure this is all actually on the site. Yep, that's on the site. That does not look like it's on the site. Let me fix that. Huh. 2020 Panini Mosaic. Well, that is on the site, okay. And Prism. Yep, I've got one of those. And Chronicles. Yep, well, that's on the site too. Excellent. Got a 5-card piece of economy order. It's on QA2 check. A wave sip. Got 1970 OPG Mike Bossy in it. Nice. Well, hopefully you get a favorable grade on that. Yeah, hopefully you get a favorable grade on that one. Mine's still in a grading from almost a year ago, my build orders. What's your favorite bubble mailer for sending single cards? My favorite bubble mailer for sending single cards, if it's a single non-graded card, these are the what size are these? I think they're 4x6s. Yeah, I think these are 4x6s. Yeah, inside dimensions are 4x6-ish. Yeah, it sounds right. 000. And then the other ones that I get are the zeros. Yeah, this one's got the size on it. For graded cards. In either case, I get these CD mailers, and I'll put, if I'm shipping it if it's just a non-graded card, I'll cut this in half and put the card here, tape it closed, and it'll give it a little more rigidity. If I'm sending a graded card or other stuff, I'll just put it in here. Put it in here for a little bit extra rigidity. And then the other way I like to ship cards, which actually works out to be about the same price if you're buying your supplies in bulk, are these 7.5.5 boxes. And by the time you put the box together, what I'll do is I'll put the graded card I'm mailing inside one of these bubble mailers, put it in there diagonally, and then I've got some newsprint and to fill in the void. And that way it ships much safer. I guess it costs a little bit more because you're using both the bubble mailer and a box. But I trust shipping something in a box more than one of these from getting crushed or bent or something. What's up, Mr. Spellman? Yeah, you could buy those pretty cheap on Amazon or eBay in bulk. I usually buy mine all from Uline, but I usually buy them by the case. I think the little ones, the 000s, I got from Uline. I got like 1,000 of them last time I ordered them, so I'm gonna have those for a little while. But they're only cheap from Uline if you're buying a bunch of stuff on Uline. You're having them ship you a pallet of stuff. So I usually order shipping supplies very rarely, but when I do, it's a very large bulk order. I got my first damaged graded card from shipping back. Yeah, I mean, I've personally received a ton of cards just that 000 mailer and nothing else, and they've been fine. I just am overtly paranoid, especially cards that are much more expensive. Like I'll only ship in a mailer if it's like under $100. If it's more expensive than that, it's always going in a box. Yeah, Jeff. If you're doing like low price stuff and ungraded cards, now that they've got the uh, plain white service or whatever it is, where you get kind of sort of a tracking number, I guess that'd be okay. I just don't usually sell anything on eBay that's not graded. The only time I had one time where a eBay buyer said the card arrived, a graded card arrived broken, and and I asked him to send pictures of it. He never did, so I assume he was trying to scam me. I would just take the raw card, throw a stamp on it, or put it in a penny sleeve, throw a stamp on it, and the address on a mailing label. Just ship it that way. Come on, guys. All right, looks like we got some people here in chat. Let's do a movie trivia question. So here's the deal. I started watching a movie today, for kind of on and off, but I did not get a chance to finish it. So I only have a handful of questions here. Looks like it's gonna be a slow night. We'll probably not be on for a very long night tonight. So I may not go far enough, but I only have 4 questions from the movie because I didn't finish it. And so if we run out of questions, I'll just go to some of my archive questions and see what happens from there. So today's movie is the 1982 classic Blade Runner. So the first person to answer correctly on my screen will get a $10 break credit. First person to answer on my screen correctly will get a $10 break credit. In the 1982 movie Blade Runner, what year does the movie take place in? Yeah, Billy, that's a good way to kind of bulk up a playwright envelope. Is using just any spare cardboard really. Amazon boxes, the boxes for soda, anything like that really helps. It does not occur in 2020 or 2021 or 2030. The movie starts in 2019. Mr. Blevins with the correct answer. Yeah, just anything to give it a little more rigidity. All right, Andy, you got $10 in your account. All right, let's open up this 78 O-Peachy baseball pack. See if anybody else has made a purchase. Nope. Again, a reminder, got the $3 all night for $50 break credit. We've got the $500 wheel spins. We've got the 10 entries of $50 entry for a wheel spin. And the next person who makes a purchase will get this Greg Maddux Pinnacle card. Get set up here to break this pack. And then I just have some football packs here on the desk to show what I have available. All right, everybody, welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Ron G from Vintage Breaks West. And tonight we're breaking this 1978 O-Peachy baseball pack number 205. Got a whole bevy of folks in this pack. Got ourselves a 6 the hard way. Good luck to Doug, David, Ernie, Steve, Beck Hudson, and Tom O'Connor. 6. Steve's going to get the first card, and Tom O'Connor will get the last card. Assuming O-Peachy did not short us, I suppose. Get my sleeves ready here. All right, first card for you, Steve, right here underneath the gum. All right. Card up first is Jim, Catfish Hunter. Pretty off center, but we'll take it. Next up, we've got Dave Parker and Rod Carew. Centering is a little better, but does have a slight tilt to the card. For Mr. O'Connor. Up next, we've got Len Randall for David Levy. Centering is typical for O-Pee-Chee. Very off-center. Up next, we've got the Expos team card for Beck Hudson. I think I forgot to show that off. There you go. Beck Hudson, Expos. We've got Gary Matthews, Braves for Beck. Centering on this is actually not too bad. Spot number 6 for Beck is Dan Dreisen. Did I show off Dan? I don't know if I did. There's Dan again. Spot number 6. Spot number 7 for Tom O'Connor is J.R. Richard. For Mr. Doug, we've got Bob Boone. Up next for Ernie, we've got Mr. Fred Lynn. And Fred Lynn is actually the last card in this pack, so they shorted us a card. So Fred Lynn's got the wax on him. That's for you, Ernie. And Tom O'Connor will be issuing you a break credit for the amount of a spot here in just a moment. That wraps up our 1978 O-Pee-Chee Baseball Pack 205. Thanks for watching. Let's get this put away. Then I've got to give Mr. O'Connor some credit back. All right, let me find this product here. I don't remember how much it was a spot. $15. All right. All right, Mr. O'Connor, I've given you back some break credit for that card tops shortage. O-Pee-Chee shortage, I should say. Get the camera to focus down here. It's a little fuzzy in the desk department. All right, what's up, everybody? I haven't gotten any purchases going except for one for Mr. Larry. It might be a super short show. Super duper short show. That's all right. All right, so you'll get the Mr. Greg Maddox plus this 1990 Fleer pack for whoever checks out next at any amount. Oops. Our brake stand doesn't like to have two things on it. What's up, Mr. Perry? There we go. 1990 Fleer baseball pack and Mr. Maddox. Alright guys, this is the last thing that was pre-sold out on the North show that I've got that I can break. Otherwise we're going to be staring at each other for a little bit. So let's get some sales rolling. This pack is set up to break. So I get it out of the plastic. Alright, everybody, welcome to Vintage Breaks. Real Charlie G for Vintage Breaks West, and tonight we're breaking this 1980 Topps Baseball Wax Pack, number 265. We've opened 264 of these already. Let's see if we get some hits out of this pack. We're going to randomize our list of names 8 times. Good luck to Donald, Beck, Michael, Jamie, Steve, and JJ. 8 times. All right, Beck is going to get the first and the last card. All right, first card for you, Beck, underneath the gum here on top. All right, first card up is Glenn Borgman. What did the Philly show last week? It was packed. Excellent, Billy. Did you make any pickups at the Philly show? I was in Savannah on vacation. Otherwise, I would have probably gone to the Philly show. Bob Randall, spot number 2. Spot number 3 is Phil Garner. Unfortunately, center on these isn't so good so far. Maybe that will improve. Picked up a 68 Clemente. Very nice. Are you going to set it to be graded? Mike Jorgensen, spot number 4. Really, Andrew? Yeah, I flew out on Sunday. Mike Jorgensen. Yeah, I flew into Savannah on Wednesday and I left Sunday afternoon. This is 2020 Chronicles football on my desk. Mike Jorgensen, spot 4. What brought you to Savannah? Bill Campbell. I went to college in Savannah. I graduated 19 years ago from the Savannah College of Art and Design. Bill Campbell, spot 5. So me and my best friend went there to spend the weekend, reminiscing about the good old times over by Bacon Park for my daughter's soccer game. They got killed. As long as they had a good time, that's all that matters. Freddie Patek. Mr. Willie McCovey, spot number 7 for JJ Grube. Nice Willie for JJ. Randy Scarberry, spot number 8 for JJ. Oops. A little rusty at this. I hadn't done this for a couple weeks. Carl Yastrzemski. Step 6 with PSA after only 30 days. Was that 30 days on like a Super Express or something? Carl Yastrzemski, spot number 9 for Donald. Nice hit. I'm on day 365 and we're at grading. $50 lottery sub. Dave Rosello, spot number 10 for Michael. Wish PSA would stop doing all these gimmicks and crap and actually grade the cards they've had for over a year. Spot number 10. Spot number 11 for JJ. We've got the future stars of the Indians, Larry Anderson, Bobby Cooler, and Sandy Whittall. Spot number 12 for JJ, Claudel Washington. All right, spot number 13, we've got Vaughn Joshua. Spot number 13. $14 for JJ is Joe Wallace. Guess we lost the lottery on our stuff now 14 months submitted. Oh, yeah. We definitely lost the lottery, my friend. All right, and the last card here in the pack for Beck is Mr. Mike Tyson. Not that Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson of the Cardinals. What's going on, Mr. Townsend? Just breaking some 1980 tops here. And that wraps up our 1980 Topps Baseball Wax Pack number 265. Thanks for watching. Only thing slower is Panini Redemptions. Ain't that the truth? I don't know. PSA is going to give Panini Redemptions a run for their money at this point, I think. All right, that's everything I had sold out, guys. I got nothing else I can break. All right, let's do one more break credit here for movie trivia. First person on my screen to answer correctly will get a $10 break credit. In the 1982 movie Blade Runner, when we first meet Deckard, he is doing what? When we first see Deckard, what is he doing? He is not driving, nor is he drinking. He is also not sleeping. He is not eating. That's the kind of the second thing we see him doing is eating some noodles at an Asian or Chinese on the side of the street. That's the second activity we see him doing. But before that, he's doing something else. He is not pooping. Deckard is not doing a test. He did not steal a spaceship. Just wanted to hear that. Looking at a photo. He's not looking at a photo. He's not flying. Having a good time. I don't think he's having a good time. Not smoking a cigarette. We'll give you guys another 30 seconds here. Give it to 10:29 on the timer on the screen. If you don't get it by then, we're gonna move on. Not in jail. That's kind of sort of what he ends up with after he finishes eating his Chinese. Romantic getaway? Yeah, not a romantic or romantic getaway. Those are not correct either. He's not chopping wood. Eating noodles is what he does after this. All right. I'm going to give it to Mr. Matthew Townsend. He's got the closest answer. He wasn't reading a book. He was actually reading a newspaper sitting in front of a store of some variety. He was reading a newspaper. Mr. Blevins, you were just a touch too late. I went ahead and gave the correct answer to Mr. Townsend. But yes, he was reading a newspaper. That is actually the true correct answer. Matthew Townsend, the promos have tonight are the $3 all night for $50 break credit. We've got $500 wheel spins, and we've got a 10 entries at $50 an entry for a $500 wheel spin. And the next person to make a purchase will get this 1990 Fleer baseball pack and Greg Maddux. So I have 85 tops. Let me check here and see. Oops, wrong box. I have one lone 85 tops pack. Anyone here going to be going to the Mint Collective show here in a couple weeks? March 25th to the 27th. It's actually 2 weeks. Nobody's going to be at the Mint show? I think myself, Gilmore, Layton, and I think Ken's actually going to be coming with us too. So there'll be a few of us there wandering the show floor, looking for deals. I've also got an email in to the promoter for one of the shows here in Phoenix. It's at the VFW for the first Saturday of April. I'll be set up at a show there, hopefully, if they've got table space. Andrew, no, we're cool. I'm just going to say at the Renaissance there by the convention center. The Mint shows the 25th through the 27th in Las Vegas. The Mint Collective, yep. I can put a link here in the chat for you guys. It's actually at the MGM. There's a link to the show. Mr. Townsend will get these two guys here. Yep, you got the 1990 and the Pinnacle. I believe it's the Pinnacle Maddox. No problem. All right, next up, let's do a Kirby Puckett and Mr. Henderson. Next purchase. Let me set up this pack here to break. Just filming, you mentioned that the other day, but I'm waiting for you to send me a video that actually proves it, man. I gotta see a video. All right, Mr. Townsend. Nick Mattiacci has the other spot in this. No, man, I cannot believe that break got a 6. I thought it was an 8. You know, a solid 8. There must have been like a little tiny wrinkle in it or something that you had to look at it in magnification to see or something. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I'm your host, Charlie G. from Vintage Breaks West. Tonight we're breaking the 1985 Topps Baseball Wax Pack number 235. Yeah, man, you have to send me a picture of like side by side or something. Maybe you need to break it out and send it to SGC. All right, randomize the list 5 times. Good luck to Nick and Matthew Townsend. All right, Nick's getting card number 14. Matt's getting the rest. Yeah, it's. I can't. Yeah, I can't see how that was a 6. I don't understand. All right, first card right here. Okie dokie. Correct. There's 15 spots. Nick's got spot 14. Yep, you got 14 spots. Jim Easian. Oscar Gamble. Yeah, it makes me mad too. I mean, I pulled it on my 1 year anniversary stream, man. John Shelby, Phil Garner, Ron Oyster, Jorge Bell, or George Bell. Not sure how you pronounced it. Brooke Jacoby, and nobody's going to the World Series. Up next, Doug Corbett. Center, he's getting a little bit better. It's number 8. Bob Watson, number 9. Chet Lemon. Rich Gedman. Spot number 12, another Ron Oyster. Britt Burns. All right. And spot 14 for Nick Mattiacci, Ken Griffey Sr. And the last card in the pack, Gary Redus. And that wraps up our 1985 Topps Baseball Wax Pack 235. Thanks for watching. Sorry, Mr. Townsend. Not the pack. Send them all to Nick. All right. Nick Danger. Unless he's a Ron Oyster fan. That's a little weird. I mean, yeah, it's not unusual to sometimes hit the run, but we didn't even hit the run. It just happened to be 2 Ron Oysters. I'm also pretty sure we hit one or at least one other Ron Oyster earlier in the night too. Yeah, why couldn't we hit the pear marks or puckets or strawberry or strawberry's an yeah, yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, Ryan would have been another good one. There's a lot of players that would have been nice to get 2 of. That was not one of them. Mosaic Football Cello. This guy, I think this is 115. Or was that the Prism? No, the Prisms are 110. This is... Let's see here. These are 95. Drop a link here in the chat here for you. I only have one of these. We have more in stock up north, but I only have one. Maybe, I wonder if that's the same oyster. No, Matt, I am not. Tell Townsend to get on YouTube. You're confusing Jeff Spellman, Mr. Townsend. Then maybe Ron Oyster started the Oyster Appliance Company. Alright guys, I'm going to go grab some more water. I'll be back in a minute or two. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Alright, I'm back. Oh, oyster spelled differently. Maybe he did that for business reasons. Sorry about that. I also got some chocolate-covered almonds. They're delicious. Alright guys, if we don't sell out another pack in the next 10 minutes, we're going to call it a night at 11, man. Charles, can you tell me what the link is for the 1986 Topps Graded Set Break that occurred yesterday? Let me see if they've posted the video. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. All right, Dennis, they didn't post the individual video yet, but if you go to the main video for the entire show and then fast forward to when the time in the bottom right-hand corner is 8:53 p.m., that's when they start the break. And yes, Billy, some people do pay extra for the serial number to match the player's jersey number. I don't quite understand that fad, but it is a thing. Just like they pay premium if it's number 1 of 100, or if the parallel color, like if it's a red Braves card, there'll be more of a premium usually for those than a red, excuse me, say the Mets. Oh yeah, some of those first PSA 10 Wander paper rookies are going for stupid money. That would be ill-advised at this point. Right now, the price is definitely on that upwards, high point. It's going to go up and then probably come down a little bit, and then level out for a while until, depending on what his play is, and then it might go back up. But first, we have to have a season. That's step one. Oh yeah, they'll drop down. They printed hundreds of thousands of them. Paper rookies are not worth uh, getting anymore, at least. If you want to collect a prospect on rookies, get their various numbered, serial numbered editions or autos, but their base papers and even base chromes just aren't worth it. You do like the refractors and the prisms and the whatevers that are unnumbered. Those are fine because those are much more limited. Yeah, I mean base chromes. I mean there'll be more, but they're still going to print a metric ton of them. So I would hold out for the prisms, the X-fractors, the refractors, the negative refractors, the whatever, black and whites. Let's see your card. Dennis Rudolph, 56. Actually, you got card 93, Dennis. And card 93 was... looks like a SGC 7 of George Susis. It's hard to tell. It's pretty blurry. Not a big hit, but it was SGC 7. Hey, what's going on, Stephen G? Not too much, but a pretty slow night. I was breaking packs that was sold out early in the day or early in the week. I'm doing okay, Stephen. I took a couple weeks off there. One for anniversary of last year's events, and then last week off for a little vacation. Went to Savannah. Do nice, taking it easy. Been a really slow night, so we're probably gonna wrap it up here in the next 2 minutes, unless somebody sells something out here real quick. Yeah, Steve, was great. All I did was sleep and eat. Best type of vacation. And walked around a ton around Savannah. Great city. Great city. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the $3 all night. I probably shouldn't give it away, but I'm going to give it away since we only sold a couple dollars of stuff. But that's okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call that the end of the night. I'm going to give away the $3 all night promo now. All right, we're going to randomize the names list 8 times. Thanks for those of you who participated. I think it was just Larry and Matthew. All right, and our winner of a $50 break credit at 8 is Mr. Townsend. All right, Mr. Townsend, thank you for your participation. And Larry Conger as well. Thanks for those of you who came and chatted. I'll see you guys next Wednesday at 9:30. And we'll do a little more trivia probably. Maybe a little, a little bingo action. Otherwise, in the meantime, you guys take it easy out there. Be safe, be nice to each other, and wear your face masks.